Hi, I'm Matthew Broussard, and I'm here with SJCPN. And I'm here with the Renton, a permanent deacon here. And I have a couple questions that I'm going to ask him about his day-to-day life and what he does and such. Okay. So, as a general summary, what do you do and what's your role in the Catholic Church?
My, my role is, I like to think of it as a glorified custodian. I'm essentially a priest in that I can do everything they can do, except for a few key differences, mainly in name, a few activities that only priests are allowed to do, and number three being the clothes we wear day to day.
And so, kind of just describe your day-to-day life.
Well, this is more of just a thing I kind of do on the side. I have a normal life, so I have a job, I have kids, but it doesn't really relate to the Catholic Church all that much. But, yeah.
Interesting. Describe what you can or cannot do, because I know you said you can't do normal things as a...
Well, the first thing I can't do is I can't anoint the sick, which obviously is for the priest. The second thing I can't do is give obsolization or give confession or take confessions, which also is for the priest.
It sounds like you have a lot of work on your hands. What do you do in your free time, if you have any?
Well, I mostly just stare at the paintings and wonder. Those are some pretty cool people who made those. Like, it takes a lot of work to make those stained glass windows in our churches. Gotta honor those guys too. It takes a lot of people to make the church.
I agree. I concur. Now, you said you have different clothes and stuff like that. How can you tell between a permanent deacon or a regular deacon or priest, like physically?
Well, permanent deacon and transitionary deacon, you can't really tell between us since we do all the same jobs, we do all the same things. But between a priest and a deacon, a priest, they usually tend the black habits and usually tend to wear the black habits and the little neckties that they always wear. We either are in our regular clothes or during masses we have some more interesting clothes than the priest. Ours are more flamboyant, usually white, gold, stoles, shoulder pads, all that good stuff.
Very good. And
lots of product.
Now, finally, do you have any advice or words of wisdom to give to our viewers?
Life
is like
a butterfly.
You gotta have some
freedom,
or you
can crush it.
I think everyone needs to ponder upon that. Those are some heavy words there.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. This was a great,
no problem.
good interview. All right, welcome back to SJCPN. I'm Matthew Broussard again, and I'm here with Ian. He's a Salesian sister. And I got some more questions for you guys, and for him to answer. So let's just jump right there, shall we? Good. You should be. So just a quick summary for the viewers who don't know. What do you do and stuff like that in your role in the Catholic Church?
Well, I'm a Salesian sister, if you hadn't known already. And so us sisters, we're very motivated with educating children and people in need. So me, myself, I'm a teacher. I teach little kids about faith, and I have a theology class full of kids that I teach every day. And they enjoy it, and I enjoy it. I learn a lot from them.
Good. Now, you said you work at a school, so describe how's that school life for you?
So me and my other sisters, we have a group of hundreds of kids that we help out each day. And each day we go into class and teach them about the faith and what we know.
Now, other than your school life, describe your kind of day-to-day life.
Over the past few years, I've traveled around a lot and taught many kids in many countries, kids in poverty. I've gone and spoken about the faith with them, taught them many things that I've learned. And I've learned many things from the kids myself about their lives and their needs and their struggles with God.
Now I see you're wearing the appropriate attire a Salesian sister wears. Can you describe that for us?
Oh, it's just a veil that I wear.
Interesting. Now, is there any significance to it, or is it just casual reasons?
It's just what we do.
That's what we do. Interesting. Good. Now, I understand that you were very highly respected in your field. Can you just describe to us how you got to that point?
Oh, it's been decades of traveling and on missions with other sisters, speaking of the faith to kids in poverty and kids in need. We educate wherever we can, whenever we can. Lots of education.
Very good. Now that's a very interesting story. Now I got so were you always this way? You know, so giving, so caring to other people, especially the youth and the poor and stuff.
As a young child, I was always very open to learning and sharing my own knowledge and education. And as I grew up, I learned about these sisters, and I was like, oh, I want to join them. So I joined them at a young age. I've been working with them ever since.
No, that's great. Now, do you have any words of advice for our viewers out there?
Stay in school.
See you later. Bye. Peace out. And that's a wrap.